It lives. They haven't seen the day of life since it's been sitting outside for years. This thing has. So now we get to see the truth. Is this thing actually going to run? Is it going to live? It's something you guys are going to have to find out. This XL2, this Super 2, is really a. These are just crazy soft back in the day. I tell you what, these things were reliable. They were more reliable than any else saw in the entire world. You know why it's true? Because it is. And this is about to show you why. If you leave these things sit outside, it's not going to hurt these things a bit. So the spark plug right here works like a charm. I haven't heard this thing run for the day of my life. After when I first got it, I think this thing might be worth rebuilding. So we'll just see if this thing's actually worth rebuilding or not. So, moment of truth, guys. If this thing gets sparked, then I'm going to rebuild this thing. I'm going to restore it the way it is. Go find a part saw and just be gladly to just throw some money in this. These saws right here. Ready? Here's the moment of truth, guys. Ready for the first fire? It lives! Woo! Get on XL2. It lives, guys. It lives. It lives like a dream. So there's our answer. This thing tells you. This thing was born on it. Right there's the original handle. Just found. This is the original handle right here. And we will put this thing back together as soon as we get parts of this thing. As soon as we get this thing running. And we'll be using this thing out through the woods too. Oh my god, guys. This is going to be amazing. I already know this one here runs. It just needs a pull starter and this thing's all fixed. That's also good. These three are going to be my wood saws. Basically used for timber cutting. Why loggers recommend the Super 2? Well, I'll tell you the reason why they recommend the Super 2 out in the woods. Because they're more reliable. They had no vibration problems. They had no issue with these saws. They had no problems with them at all. And I can't believe this thing actually sat here and ran. Let's see if we can get it the second time. I don't know how much gas I got left to try to keep this thing going. But, okay, yeah, we got a tiny bit left. Just give it one more last run here, and we'll call it a day and give it a break. There we go, a little bit, tiny bit of fuel. Come on. There you go. There we go. This thing is nuts. I can't believe this thing actually sitting here and lived. This saw's been sitting for years. I mean, it's neglect. It's been outside for at least about a year. So this thing actually here runs. These are made out of magnesium. Well, this was Homelite's toughest little chainsaw ever designed. You know, they built these little suckers to compete with the Remington Minimite in the 70s. This was a battle of these. This was against the old Minimite. They're a reliable chainsaw. Let's see if you fire up again. Boom! You just see that compression spark? That's all the fuel we got. I gotta get her exhaust pipe. Oh, it smells like an Italian sub. Oh yeah, I like the smell of that two-stroke. Wow. It smells like it's made from Italian. It smells like garlic. That smells like garlic. Well, she runs, so this thing right here. You know the reason why they made these saws? To go compete with this guy right here, the 70s Minimite. This is here was a 1970, this is a 1970, 72 Minimite with the automatic oiler option. This one over here was supposed to have the manual option, but we later swapped it to an automatic oiler option. But we will get this one here running and firing on this one here. Just make it a new pull starter cover for the Minimite. Okay, so that means the XL2. This thing's ready for the woods then. So he's gonna get her a new clutch, a new whole tire, new part saw probably to get this thing where it needs to be. Man, the engine's a little hot. It hasn't ran for a while. It's been sitting. I'll tell you how many years this thing's been sitting. This chainsaw's been sitting since 14 years. And today's his first time firing for the first time in a year. Oh, this thing has never been sitting more longer than that. This thing's been sitting more longer than that. In over just about 2 years. Because after I bought it off the guy, I didn't buy it off the guy. I stole it right here. I just wanted this saw. I know. I just took a big trade deal and I wanted this XL2 because I know these little XL2s, these things right here are beasts. I guess we need to get some more gas and then let our fire up again. This is the first time I see this day of light in years. It lit up though, so yeah, this one here might be worth restoring or rebuilding. So I never known that all that years this thing's been sitting. I say these home lights, guys, these things are reliable. You can hate me, you can say whatever you want. These home lights, these things are more reliable than the steel back in the 80s they were. You can beat these things around, and this is the story I tell you. I let this thing sit outside because after the clutch blew out, because I didn't know what the hell to do with it. I think I'm going to figure out what to do with it. I'm going to think about restoring it and actually rebuilding this saw. Are my runners right here. This thing's going to need a pull starter cover. I'm going to get one of those. I hope this ain't going to need it. Let's give you guys one more last run before the video ends off. See this right here? These are always broken on these. Now this one here's not. This has got the twin throttle too. Makes it very extra cool. No throttle hookup too. I gotta go find those parts for these. That's it. That's all she wrote. Only one run. This thing is a wicked beast. I'm going to throw a 16-inch bar. This is a manually sharpening bar that my neighbor just gave me. Check out this here. And here's it takes a special chain. Anything else chain with that. Here's the sharpener. It's an organ sharpener. I've never seen nothing like it. So this bar is going to look cool in this saw. I might actually throw it on the mini mic. I don't know. Maybe they think you keep hooking up bars. That bar is going to go to that mini mic. This here. Right on this guy right here. Oh boy, look at that. Look at this beautiful organ bar. Look at that. That looks beautiful. Wow, look at that. That looks amazing on this bar. 16-inch bar on this sucker. This thing will get the chops out of it. Yeah, I think this thing will look good with a 16-inch bar. But we're going to leave a 16-inch bar on there. Just for shit show. I got the little tank. I already got the fuel tank. The carburetor's on there. Got the carburetor, so I think we're good. This is sharp-ass chain right there. It takes a special chain for this here to sharpen these up. It's a pretty cool setup. You just press it down, I guess. You know, automatically, I guess you just hit it on the ground, like this here, and it just sharpens the chain up for you. Then you just take the dang thing off like this by pulling this release button right here. And there's your sharpener. Isn't that cool from Organ? Organ, if you can hook me up with some chain, some more bars, I will gladly give you guys a sponsor. I think a 16-inch bar on this one here. These are rated at 14. But, you know, 15, 16, just 2 more up. So maybe we just do a 16 on this guy right here. It's a looking bar too. I mean, hell, it's got some good, it's got a little bit of wear on top. You know what? It's still a good bar. So yeah, that's definitely the bar we're going to use for this guy. 16. So my other home light over there, the other XL's got a, my other one right there has got a 18-inch bar. So yeah, 16. We'll work on this guy. And 18 right here, we'll work on this guy because this is what they're rated at. 18 for the XL automatics. Made in the US. Thank you guys for watching. This has been a great day, great video. I've been having a great day. And well, the Husky bar is going to go on the mini mite, and I guess we'll just call this a day, guys.